Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. For tonight, we dine in hell!
How's it going, YouTube? Parasitic Generation back with you today to do a video on this guy right here. This is of the Taurus G2S 9mm in two-tone stainless steel. I have to have stainless steel because I have acid sweat. Okay, if I touch something and it's blued and I do not clean it, it will rust, guaranteed. I live in Texas, so it's a nuclear summer all the time. Waiting for winter. Hopefully it gets here soon before I melt. But this is of Taurus G2S in 9mm. They also make it in 40. A very good firearm. I don't have any shooting footage for this just yet, but I have put 200 rounds through it. No problems. A couple of boxes of hollow points, some steel cased, and some Federal and Remington Full Metal Jacket 115 grains. Ate it all up, no problem. Got this for my 30th birthday. It was $220. Normally these go for $200, the blue version, but I got it in stainless, so it's a little bit more, a little extra, and don't really care. All right, we're going to take the magazine out, and we're going to safety check this bad boy so it is unloaded so people can unfreak out. Magazine's going back in. Yes, the magazine is loaded. Just get over yourself. Okay, let's talk about this thing a little bit. It's a nice, nifty little single stack, okay, by Taurus. Just came out, I think, this year or last year. I really don't remember. Let's compare it to its brother, the Millennium G2. Bam, okay. We're going to also see that it is unloaded. All right. It is pretty much the same freaking gun, minus the slide cuts on the slide. That's pretty much the only difference. It is just a smidge thinner and a smidge shorter in the handle. But as you can see there, it is pretty comparable to the G2, Millennium G2. Same everything, pretty much. Now, on this, the stippling is actually more aggressive and sticks up a little bit more aggressively than on the G2, and I really like this. This is very ergonomic. It feels just like a G2, just a little bit thinner, slim handle, and it fits really good in the hands, although this is also very ergonomic. Now, I'm going to knock this for a second. Don't really see the point of this in a single stack. That's just my personal opinion. It's a great firearm, don't get me wrong. Great firearm, been reliable. But I don't understand the purpose of this, especially if it's almost the same dimensions as its bigger brother and you can have more rounds. 12 plus 1 versus 7 plus 1. It comes with two 7-round magazines. So, you know, you get 15 rounds. You get, 25 rounds if you carry one in the pipe and an extra mag with this. So if you live in a state where you're regulated and you can't have over 10 rounds, then I understand what the capacity for this. It is a good firearm. I'll probably be carrying it, but I like that just have different kinds of firearms. But I'm not knocking the gun. I'm just not understanding the point of this. Pretty much is what I'm saying. But all in all, it's a good gun. It's the same thing as that, except that it doesn't have a internal lock like the G2 has right here, which I don't like. Everything else is pretty much the same. Now we're going to be taking this bad boy apart. Safety check. Alright. So you can see here, it's pretty much standardized Taurus PT G2. Now, the recoil spring is the same as in the Taurus Millennium G2, okay? So all that's interchangeable. I even think that the firing pin is the same, okay? So pretty standard stuff, okay? Let's get this back together without me looking like an idiot on Let's see. Everything wants to, there we go. Everything wants to go wrong for me on camera. Okay, I like the looks of it. Now, the magazines come not with like the G2 magazine pinky extension like that. Just comes with a standard, but you can get a full grip. Now, it comes with these little shelves, so if there is a malfunction, you can rip them out. I like that. That's a good feature. So we're going to talk about the magazines here for just a second. This is the Taurus G2S magazine. Standard. This is a Taurus PT709 mag. That looks awfully familiar, does it not? But don't get these mixed up here. It will not fit. It will not click. Okay? So don't get these mixed up with your PT709 magazines. Although it looks awfully the same. It's probably the same body, but different. This has a Pierce mag extension on it. I'm sure if I interchange these out, it would work. Just be aware of that and don't mess up and get your gun broken or stuck. Okay? Put that in. Alright? We're going to get the brother out the way, and we're going to compare it to another gun. Bam! Ruger EC9S might carry. Going to take the magazine out. Yes, that's also loaded. That's unloaded. Okay. The Taurus G2S is just a smidge longer than the EC9S. The EC9S has forged sights. This has sights you can replace with night sights or whatever the hell you want, okay? Personally, the Taurus feels more ergonomic than the EC9S, but the trigger on the EC9S is way better than the Taurus. Okay, it is what it is. This is functional and doable, and I don't mind the trigger at all, but this has spoiled me pretty much, okay? It is, the Ruger is ever so slightly thinner, and the grip, here, let me get these, and I don't know if you could tell, but the Ruger is a lot thinner than the Taurus, okay? The Ruger doesn't have stippling, aggressive stippling like on the Taurus, and that's what I like about the Taurus. Also, the Taurus mag release is easier for me to actuate, and the mags are drop free. Okay, so they're drop free. They don't fly out of there, but they do drop out of there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. All in all, good gun. Now, I also want to point that I've noticed that the roll pins for the Taurus G2S are not a solid pin. I don't know if this matters or not, but it's not a solid pin. Whereas on the Taurus G2, Millennium G2 has solid pins. Okay? I don't know if you've noticed that or not. Just making you aware. I don't know if that affects anything, but we'll see. Make sure you carry this in a fully concealed holster that covers everything, because these blue pieces will rust on you if you get sweat on them. It's guaranteed to happen. But all in all, good gun, accurate gun. It feels good in the hand. The shelf that they put right here for your thumb, easy to get two-handed purchase on the firearm. It's not super jumpy or snappy. It feels really good in the hand, and it's easy to carry. I am going to be doing an upcoming video. I have it on the way from a reputable company for a magazine extension I will be reviewing and testing out. And I'll be doing a review of that for you in the future. And stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think of the review in the comment section below, if I did good or not. I highly recommend this firearm if you are looking for a single stack. But if you are just looking for an all-around good budget pistol, I would say go with the G2C. Alright, the G2C or the Millennium G2, because you get more capacity. It's pretty much the same firearm. I'm not knocking the gun. I just not understanding the point of this when you can have this and it's the same pretty much all the way around. You're just giving yourself on mag capacity. So it is what it is. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section below. Like my granddad used to say, violence is the last resort of the thinking man. Only a fool would refuse to face the facts when it becomes an option for life. Y'all stay armed and safe, and y'all keep on trucking.